And Cincinnati has possession. Pass to Ellie. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
They recover it. Rose outside. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's stolen by Rose. And here comes the break. Here's Wall. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
And Wall very much understands the importance of sharing the ball, especially when his guys are open.
Now here's Curry. Here's Bird. Wall covering. From deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Inside. Pass to Worthy. Back to Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Worthy. Fast break. Here we go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Shots good by Anderson.
Wall doing a nice job orchestrating there, putting the defense in a no-win situation.
Outside Irving. Outside Robinson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
They set a pick to the inside. Worthy. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
You know, one of the things I like about James Worthy's game is he doesn't take bad shots. He really focuses on getting high percentage shots.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Robinson. Irving looking around. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. Misses off the left iron.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Rose can't connect. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Davis gets it to go.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
And there's a pick to the middle. Here's Anderson to the left wing. Tatum with a steal. Here's Petrovic. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
11.
if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Cincinnati?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Back to Irving. Outside Tatum. And it's rejected.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Anderson. Here's the three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league.
David Robinson.
And a big finish by Robinson.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Here's Wall. Tatum with the block. And they get it back. Good. Anderson's got 8. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Pass to Petrovic. Now here's Robinson. Goes back up. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Ball with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Worthy. The 3 is up. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, I think this team is so much better when Worthy is knocking down threes. It makes them really hard to stop.
Albuquerque calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
The 3 is up. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Cashes in the 12-footer. And it's a 3-point Albuquerque lead.
And Abdul-Jabbar has a sweet little mid-range, Jay, now. Can't sleep on that. Got to keep him confined in his rhythm from here.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Albuquerque.
First team.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
And so he hits both. Here's Curry. Still no points. 56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bird. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
They set the pick. Here's Chandler. Good D by Wembanyama. Albuquerque leading by 3. Down low. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Ariza. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Cincinnati foul call.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Livingston. Here's the lob. And so it's Albuquerque closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Albuquerque leading by 7. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Cincinnati's head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Ariza, pounded by Tatum. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Walton pulls it down. And it's Cincinnati's ball. Down by 12. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Albuquerque calls timeout. Now Reeves. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Here's Walton. Here's Terry. No made baskets yet. It's stolen away. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, A.D. put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Terry. Pass to Ariza. Denied by Tatum.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. They've got a 10-0 run going. Outside Reeves. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Livingston. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Walton. Fires the three. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Curry. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Anderson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Rose outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Albuquerque with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defense is... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cincinnati has possession. Wall looking over the floor. Pass to Rose. Here's Ellie, hounded by Tatum. 5 to shoot. Right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Petrovic. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
4 on the clock. To the middle. Anderson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. One minute in now in the fourth quarter.
That's a 3-second violation.